Hey, guys, welcome back and happy Saturday. All right, so if you've watched my other videos and you're wondering, no, I still haven't had my coffee. However, I am back to talk about something that's sparking interest with me because I've asked you guys about it in Hot Messy Topics, and I'm curious what you guys will be saying in the comments. Well, it looks like Stassi Schroeder is facing backlash after a reported new book deal. Well, a little over a year after her Vanderpump Rules firing. Now, we have all the details on that and more, but before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed, and don't forget to hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. With that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so we heard that Stassi Schroeder is reportedly releasing a new book next year. And online, fans appear to be quite upset about not only her upcoming publication, but also its theme. This is, if you haven't heard about it, you're going to be a little bit shocked. After a Bravo fan page on Instagram shared a screenshot of the description of the former Vanderpump Rules star's alleged new book, social media users flooded the account with backlash after learning the publication would be about Stassi hitting what she's calling rock bottom. Now, if you guys remember when Stassi was fired, she was fired at the same time as Kristen Doty. Jax Taylor swears that he quit, but I don't know, Max Boyens, and also Brett Caprioni. So there were 4 initial people who were fired. And as collateral, Bo Clark also got fired because he's with Stassi. And then we had Jax. And because of Jax, Brittany also got fired. So that's 7. And then Dana Cathan ended up quitting. So we lost 8 cast members at the same time. They all got fired for different reasons. Max and Brett had some ridiculous old tweets surface. And then also, I was trying to think of the best way because there's certain words that I can't say on here. And trust me, I'm not afraid to say them. It's just because it's YouTube and they'll flag your video. But there are certain things that they said on Twitter, and I understand why they were fired. Also, for Stassi, she called the police on a woman who she thought, while she's sitting in this bar with Kristen Doty, they thought that this woman was a former cast member, Faith Stowers. And when they called the police, they had no idea whether or not it was her. They just felt in their heart of hearts that it could have been, which is obviously very dangerous. She got backlash for that. And then she posted a photo and she hashtagged or captioned it Nazi chic, which was also a problem and also contributed to her getting canceled. Now, when she was canceled, she just bought a $1.65 million home. She was just doing renovations, which I know everyone's probably like, oh, boo-hoo for you. But the part that interests me about this is the fact that she lost her podcast deal. She lost her deal with Evolution Media and Bravo. She's no longer, obviously, she's not a reality TV star. She lost every endorsement deal that she had. Anything that she was working on, everyone pulled out of it. All of these different companies, they were like, no, wait a minute, you're trouble. We can't be associated with you. We have to let you go. So she was making almost or over $1 million with all of her endorsements, her podcast tour, her New York Times bestselling book, and being on Vanderpump Rules. She was set to make over $600,000 for the next season. It makes you think in your mind, what is that like? I mean, I understand why she's saying this is her rock bottom, but I have seen where fans are like, I don't think that this would necessarily be rock bottom when you're living in a $1.65 million mansion, which is probably valued at over $2 million at this point, which makes you think too. Okay. According to a report from Heavy, Stassi's book is titled Off With My Head, the definitive basic bitch handbook to surviving rock bottom. And after Bravo by Betches, which is an Instagram account, and they've been on Watch What Happens Live, I love them, a description of the publication on Instagram, fans and followers of the page sounded off in the comments. It said, the New York Times bestselling author of Next Level Basic and fan favorite alumni of Bravo's Vanderpump Rules returns from cancellation and pregnancy with the definitive basic bitch handbook for surviving bad days or years. This is what the description read. And of course, you know, social media is going to pop off and people are going to have a lot to say about this. And well, they did. And this is what they said. Following the post, a number of social media accounts users reacted to the book, many of whom questioned the legitimacy of cancel culture, and others who shaded Stassi for suggesting that she was ever at what she calls rock bottom. Here's your daily reminder that cancel culture is not real, one person wrote. People with book deals haven't been canceled. That's what another noted. And rock bottom with like 10 question marks, I think not. This publication and the topic of it is entirely tone deaf. And lastly, another person put, I would not call that rock bottom. All right. Well, in June 2020, after exhibiting racist behavior against Faith Stowers, the only Black cast member of Vanderpump Rules, by suggesting that she committed crimes she actually had nothing to do with, Bravo fired Stassi from the show. And while that moment was surely challenging for Stassi because, well, she had a lot going on, but also you did this to yourself, so I get that. She has since married her now husband, Beau Clark. She's had her baby. She is continuing to live in her mansion, so it doesn't really look like rock bottom to a lot of people. And I get what people are saying about that, honestly. While Stassi hasn't yet confirmed the book news, her author page on publisher Simon & Schuster's website does say that the former Vanderpump Rules star is the author of Off With My Head and Next Level Basic, which means, yes, guys, this book is coming. In an April of 2019 interview with Observer, Stassi said she's always wanted to be an author, citing her enrollment at Loyola Marymount University. Loyola. That's a funny word. Loyola. Okay. Loyola. Okay. Sorry, I'm done. She said, thankfully, my dad let me major in English writing because it was my favorite subject and I really always enjoyed writing. Now, she did note that her experience writing her first book, which was called Next Level Basic, the definitive basic bitch handbook, was way harder than what she thought it would be. And she struggled with the structure of the book the most. She said once that was done, it was so much easier because then you're not just sitting in front of your computer thinking, what do I want to write about? All right. Well, guys, we know that Vanderpump Rules season 9 is out right now, and the ratings are not crazy in a good way. They're a little bit lackluster. So I am curious, and we will be continuing to watch this. If you guys are watching, trying to see, because I've seen some comments about this too, Lala and Randall's breakup on this season, that's not going to happen. This was filmed a while back. So if anything, you'll hear questions asked about it on the reunion, but you're not going to see it throughout the season. And also, I want to know, are you guys going to be buying this book? Or do you think that this, well, some of the social media users are correct when they say this is a joke? Guys, I know you have all the opinions and you have all the answers to the questions in which I asked. So if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell and comment below. I hope you guys have a beautiful Saturday. Make some memories. Don't work too hard. Put your feet up and have a mimosa. And I will see you so very soon. Bye, guys.